Right, welcome back everyone to the latest episode of Curse of Strahd with the Mistaken. After the party had successfully dealt with, to some extent, the charmed people of Velarki, they went to the church, rested up a bit, got healed a bit, informed the priest of some of their plans on how they might deal with the problem. They then went to the Wachter house to confront Lady Wachter and find out what she was hiding. Whilst there, they found a number of things out. Firstly, apparently Lady Wachter sleeps with her dead husband's corpse, maintained with the Gentle Repose spell. They found a hidden room with some treasure in it, including a letter from a Lord Vasily von Holtz, which the party recognized to be Strahd's handwriting. They also found a young girl locked in a room who seems to act like a cat. And finally, after perhaps paying off Ernst a little, they found their way down into the hidden basement, where they were accosted by many, many skeletons. But with some clever fighting and some good use of some spells and attacks, they managed to bring them down and found the hidden chamber in the room where Palmar is now standing, where they can see Lady Wachter and 4 people dressed in cultist attire. And is where we start. Palmar basically punches the wall in a threatening manner and sort of looks back. And Lady Wachter just sighs and just goes, you simply cannot get good undead these days. Right, come in. I assume you want to discuss something. Hurry up. Haven't got all day.
She's just inviting us into the space.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we want that.
Well, you're not going to get any conversation with me unless you come in, so hurry up.
Very well. I'll
Uh,
walk up to the door and just peek in.
Yep. So, looking into this hidden chamber, you can see a few things quite obviously just by looking at the map, but to give you a bit more detail, flickering candles in iron holders fill this room with light and shadows. The room has a 10-foot high ceiling and a large black pentagram inscribed on the floor. Though on further inspection, not necessarily black, but the color of very old dried blood. At each point of the pentagram rests a wooden chair. There are 5 of these chairs, seemingly for the 5 people currently occupying this room. A young man who has the face of an angel, a balding hulk of a man, a squat middle-aged woman, and another hulking bald man. And then of course you have Lady Wachter observing you all.
We're not interrupting anything, I hope.
Well, yes, but I
Very
suppose
good.
I can
And
move
I'll
you up my schedule.
walk in.
There are whispers amongst the crowd of people as you walk in.
When I walk in, is there any... Does Sigma have any familiarity with, like, the ritual circle or anything like that?
Crap. Moonbeam's active.
I did not mean to say
Mhm.
that spot.
Would you have deactivated Moonbeam or moved it out of the way, Tank?
I would have, at this point, probably moved it out of the way.
Okay, we'll move Moonbeam out of the way.
Thank you.
Which-
I forgot.
How did that manage to activate in the basement? It didn't last time. And apparently you're being wrecked by your own Moonbeam.
Yeah. It hit me twice.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know why. There you go.
Thank you.
Because we're not in the. We don't have a encounter turn order.
Yeah. Is it still going?
No, it was rolling concentration saves, which Octavian
no.
made, like always.
Yeah. You cannot break this man's concentration.
I mean, he's a lieutenant for a reason.
Yes. So Sigma, you can give me a history check. Or an arcana check. So this ritual circle appears to be a ritual from perhaps some of your reading and studies on devils, which would be monsters you'd been bred or created to hunt. This is definitely a sigil designed to summon the power of the infernal plane.
So compared to the one that made Sigma, it's very simple.
It's very different. It's very simplistic. This is your one was more for combining and binding souls. This is more for bringing forth something. It's more of a summoning circle than a binding circle. Right. If I remember rightly, there's at least 2 more of you, though. Did one of you actually die out there? That would save me some time, but everybody in Palmar will just walk in and probably stand next to Greed. Yeah, right. This room is barely tall enough for some of you. Right. So, what do you want? You've come to my house, you've broken into my basement. I'm pretty sure I informed the help not to let people in, so they will be disciplined later.
I think the question more is, what do you want? We thought we were doing some honest business with your kind selves. And the next thing we know, we're finding daggers in our back.
Well, you interrupted a plan of a greater power to whom I owe some fealty, and so I felt the need to have you removed.
But that doesn't seem very fair. Surely we could have come down to some other arrangement.
Well, I suppose if you want to go kill the priest, you're more than welcome to.
And your reasoning for killing the priest?
Sigma will raise an eyebrow, like to Greed, like sort of like. I will remind you, Cam. We found the letter that was Strahd handwriting upstairs.
Yeah, but I want to hear it from her.
That's fair.
Well,
sorry, from Greed's standpoint.
Yes. Well, simply put, the true path to happiness, as and wealth and spiritual well-being, is not from a god that no longer holds power here. Thus, we have turned to other means. Have we not? And they go, yes, to other means. All in, like,
Hearing the god that holds no power here, Sigma will like clear his throat, like motioning to the fact that we literally have a paladin. Like,
There are many powers that still have eyes within these lands that I can almost assure you is more powerful than this greater power of yours. Perhaps it's time to really choose whose side you are on.
Like I said, I owe my fealty to someone already. And the decisions have been made, the bargains have been struck.
Well, bargains can be rearranged if another party comes
They
into
can.
play.
They can, if there is enough power on one side, but sadly, as well as you have taken care of my well-crafted skeletal defenses, you are still no match for the greater powers in this land. But, you're here, and yes, I imagine that you've discovered what's truly going on in this town by now. Other than what I'm doing, of course.
Well, I'm
You know,
trying to
it would have
think.
been so much easier if you just told us what was happening.
True, but at the time, I didn't know who to trust, and I had to consider things. But it seems at least you have done me a favor. So, and as you're still alive, and you know about my plans, I assume that my associates have refused the contract. So, if you're willing to let bygones be bygones, I'll let you leave, I'll let you live, and we can say no more about it.
I can make a counteroffer. You leave this town, you leave this place in its entirety. I'm sure you have contacts to be able to get yourselves out of Barovia. That on one hand. Or we just eliminate this cancer within this land, here and now.
So it is going to come to strife. Well, that is disappointing. I thought that maybe you would be sensible about things, but
I thought you would have been smarter.
right, then
Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
yeah, and with that, we're
we'll
going
go.
straight back into initiative.
If anybody's got cast fireball on self, now's the time to do it.
God, I hate the alert feed so much. But,
Why?
oh well.
What's the matter, James?
No reason. Just waiting on Sigma's initiative.
Is it because I
Right.
start most turns?
Yes. Well, Octavian, you're up.
I would say that moonbeam outside would have disappeared by now. By the time we spoke,
Yes.
it
I will
lasts a
break your
minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll break your concentration on that.
Mm-hmm.
Your Starry Form Archer would still be up though, because that's
Yep.
10 minutes, and it's not been that long yet.
So I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on Lady Wokta,
Okay.
and I get how many uses of that? Do I get a day for free?
A number.
3 of them.
Certainly. Okay.
Get some.
So I will cast Guiding Bolt on her.
It hits.
Pew. And then
Heavy hit.
I will bonus action Luminous Arrow.
Okay, go for it. Advantage. You strike. She is looking heavily wounded.
That shall be my turn.
Just remind myself.
Hmm.
As your wounds begin to hit her, and you see where the radiant energy has burnt away her flesh to some extent, rather than bone, etc., beneath, you see a blue flesh.
Mm.
Fun.
All right, cultist number 1. And this one is, I guess, going to go for Palmar, as Palmar's there. Probably not going to succeed, but
Oh no!
right.
Don't piss him off.
Lady Wachter will raise a hand towards. Let me think. Yeah, I've got a D4, I think.
I mean, if it makes it easier for you, I'd fully expect her to go for greed if he was doing the talking.
I mean, I'd expected Octavian to have melted half her face off.
Oh yeah, of course.
That would
Of
also
course.
It seems that your holy power doesn't hold much power here, as infernal chains bind Misha as Lady Wachter casts Hold Person.
Gotcha.
And then we'll move to the back. Then. Yeah, let's go for this as well. We get to Greed's turn. Why didn't that roll with advantage? Gonna roll it again.
Wait. What is attacking me?
This. That was
How would-
invisible
Oh.
How is that a critical hit?
because they're paralyzed.
Oh.
I'm dead.
Fuck. Okay. Well, death's door, right?
Yeah.
Old person isn't
Well.
paralyzed, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Hold person.
Death's Door.
Paralysis.
Yeah.
That's why I hope. And look, my little friend has been more than enough to fell your ally. Greed, you're up.
Bonus action hex on Lady Wachter.
Okay.
Dunk. And it's going to be a Constitution saving throw. Oh no, it's those saves, isn't it? But she has to do a. Is it a con save or a Constitution check when she?
It's checks, not saves.
Can't save on damage. To a concentration check,
Oh,
but
it's a
yeah.
con
So
save.
what?
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll keep it on con save anyway because I'm not expecting it to last much longer. Once again, it's been a pleasure, and Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it.
Boom. Why is that a
Hey.
disadvantage? Oh, because I've got something within 5 feet of me.
You've got Majesto next to you. Well, as you bring her down, the flesh tears away by your force bolt. And in her place, and I'll re-roll the initiative on this, 'cause why not? We have this lovely little beastie.
What the fuck is that?
a demon of some kind. They won't get a turn this turn, I'll say, because that's unfair if they now get 2. But
Cool. I'm just gonna thinking that she's gone down. I would have switched targets most likely.
Yep, feel free to go for another.
Yeah, just gonna go for the one closest. For my second Eldritch Blast. Boom, bitch.
Yep, that one goes down. Okay, roll me a d2.
D2.
Yep. Okay. As your blast hits them, their flesh falls away. Feeling this beastie.
What the fuck are these?
And it won't get a turn this turn, but yep. Yes, so what I will do is I will put this on screen for you. That's what that looks like.
That's bloody horrible.
What an ugly dog.
And
Gonna
this
break
is
out
what she has
now.
become.
A goblin.
Well, it does look goblin-y, I will agree.
A goblin, babe.
Sigma, you're up.
Okay. Do you want me to cast Cure Wounds on you, Misha, or do you...
That depends. Am I still paralyzed?
No, you're not, because she technically went down. I will say that the 3 cults in the room are looking at these other 2 panicked.
Yes, please.
Because I can also just try to crush this imp, so we don't have to worry about it again.
When is the imp?
He's the one who downed you.
No, when is the imp? The imp is then. The imp is.
At the beginning of the turn order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I were to impose a save, would it be with advantage? Because I'm on death's door?
I don't actually know the answer to that question. As in, would they have advantage on the saving throw against your spell?
Yeah.
Chris, would
No.
they? No.
No.
Okay, crush the imp.
Okay, I will, first I will, because I still have Hunter's Mark available from the previous combat, to re-up. So I will re-up Hunter's Mark without casting a spell slot.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, I just spliced that. Sorry, I'm impressed that imp managed to dodge that.
Oh, fuck.
My Hunter's Mark did not go off properly.
Oh, that's true. That is true. So, yeah. 4 more damage. Oof.
Now they're down?
Yep.
Cool.
And he doesn't have a turn this turn. So
Yep.
it's actually your turn next. Misha.
Yeah, Misha.
Okay, standing up, and I'll move there.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Even when I'm down, I'm still standing.
You gonna lay on hands yourself now?
I don't have any lay of hands available.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay, this needs to
So
look.
I'm gonna move there. So they both gain an attack of opportunity with disadvantage because they're restrained.
Yeah, so I'll just
Are
move
they
you
gonna
back.
No,
That's-
wait. I'll move here. So only this one gains an attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
just move you there briefly so I can do the attack. Should auto do the disadvantage. Yep, you're fine. Okay. Right.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, this cultist, bound as they are now, seeing that you just caused that, and they seem to be terrified of what's happening. Like, I just want to leave. And he tries to swing at you, but misses. Which brings us to Palmer, who has an enemy next to them, which will not be at disadvantage with because we're all restrained, so they're going to use their lightning launcher. Apply the extra d6 damage because it's only the first attack, so that's an extra 3 damage. As Palmer basically wrecks this thing. Basically knocks a massive hole through this with a bolt of lightning. This cultist is just like, listen, I was into all the devil worshipping stuff. I got rich off it, but I don't want any part of this, so I'm just gonna stand over here.
Is the devil gonna opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, because it doesn't have that kind of attack.
Oh,
I guess it could do an unarmed strike, but there's no point. Okay, this cultist is just struggling against their bonds. Actually, they get to make a save at the end of their turn, don't they?
End of the turn, yep.
And it's just a strength check or an athletics check. That one fails,
Nope.
and this one probably will also fail. Yep. Octavian, you're up.
Right. Oh, seeing the blue meanie up in the corner.
Yep.
I don't like that thing. So, it's going to have a guiding bolt to the face.
Okay.
No, it's not.
damn.
Oh. Oh.
Why was it? Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's just going to take a luminous arrow then.
Okay, you do that. Can now work. Yes, I won't do that. That's fine. It takes the blow. Ouch. Right. That your turn, Octavian?
Yep.
Greed.
Cool. Now seeing these, I am going to keep. I'm gonna go back to my original target then.
Okay.
Is Hex still on them?
No, so you can reapply it.
That's fine.
So it's on their original body, not their new body.
Do I still choose the ability?
Yeah.
Cool. What would be a good one to choose? I feel like checks are a bit difficult.
I mean, with the restraint that it could have been under, the strength would have been great on it, but now it's not so much.
Strength is a great one just because if we need to do
Yeah.
athletics or anything.
And then Eldritch
Okay.
Blasting.
Okay.
What was once Lady Watson? And second strike.
And that misses.
Bollocks.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Right, the Mouldering Devil is going to, because it can't do much else, it's going to attempt to fight Palmer. It does not succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Stigma.
I will look to see if this cultist is going to attempt to strike at me if I don't go for him. Like if I like walk out of his space.
He seems quite adamant on trying to attack Misha at the moment because they're the one restraining them.
Oh, that's their goal?
Yeah, at the moment.
Because
They
if
just
he's
want
not
to.
gonna...
They just want to be set free, and you're stopping them. So, at this point,
I mean,
Yeah.
them being restrained is sort of keeping them alive.
yeah, in a way. So yeah, Sigma, they're not going to attack you. They seem to be focused entirely on Misha.
Okay, then I will move over here. I
Okay.
will re-up my hunter's mark.
Yeah. I'm not going to get to use any of this creature's cool abilities. It's going to be disappointing. Oh wait, no.
There's an extra D8 of damage as well.
What is happening?
I don't know.
It broke. I'll just roll it again to get it to work. And
There we
then
go.
Hunter's Mark isn't working, and then I also have a D8 from Colossus Slayer. So
But yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot that this had the thing.
Hmm.
That's really disappointing. I should have remembered it had that thing, but too late now. Actually, I'll activate it on its moment of death. It's not how this ability is meant to work, but why not? I would like a wisdom saving throw from all members of the party.
What save?
Wisdom save. It's not a very high DC, so all of your... Okay. Octavian, Misha, you both fail it.
Wow. I failed with a plus.
Master's Greed. And Palmar...
What up?
Palmar nat 20, is it? Sigma passed
I'm
it.
going to quickly add a D4 to it using my Pact to the
Okay.
Talisman.
Yep, that might be enough.
Is it going to roll?
Just roll a D4.
Yeah. Oops. I don't know why I just said TT. There we go. 2.
Not quite enough. So, as this creature goes down, it lets out a sort of pitying wail on all of you, and you, what's the right term for this? Essentially, you all feel an overwhelming amount of shame. All of the shame you have ever felt is suddenly forced upon you, causing you to all have the frightened condition for 1 minute. And unfortunately, Misha, you felt it by 5 or more. Which
Question.
means, yep,
The target is dead.
yes. So basically it does nothing, but in this case, yeah. It would have... I forgot it had this, but I just wanted to... Basically, you all feel overwhelming shame, which might affect you later, I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so it won't actually do anything to you. It's meant to basically be at the start of the... Or basically, on your turn, you're meant to roll against that. I forgot I had that ability.
Mm.
But, yep. Misha, you're up.
Let's interrogate the people.
You should heal.
Okay.
Now you heal.
I heal.
I didn't get to use a single one of that creature's abilities. It was such a cool concept. But, oh well, it happens. All of his abilities were basically focused on, like, embodying negative emotion, like shame and guilt and things.
That's so cool.
And
Can you
one
have
of
shame
its
or guilt when killing a monster?
And one of its abilities is literally if someone heals within 30 feet of it, it heals as well. Because it makes you feel self-pity, so the magic goes to them as well.
Man.
So,
Oh.
but it's dead. But, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Spare the dying is what I used to heal myself.
Yeah. But
It wouldn't
it's
have
not
spared it, it
dying,
was
it's
already
dead.
dead.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
If
dead.
it was on death's door,
Yeah.
It's because
which
it's
I
a
could have
demon.
done, but yeah.
Demons go straight to hell when they hit 0, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, basically poofed in a puff of smoke.
I will address the three. Oh,
Hell's door.
I will address the three standing cultists that if they surrender and drop the weapons, we will consider their safety.
This one in the corner who looks like the most big hulking man and is the only one who's not restrained immediately drops a weapon and goes, listen, I was just in it for the cash. Didn't really believe any of the shit as long as I got paid, you know. Got me off poverty's line. You do what you gotta do to feed your family. The
I
other
will
one's
reach
just...
over and
Yeah,
hand him.
I will signify to Sigma. Yeah, that one is in the clear for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other big hulking one is just like, in it for the money. I was in it for true joy. Like, I've never been happier since we've started here. Like, we got to be able to, you know, community. We got free wine, free
The work
food. It was
benefits
great.
are incredible. They
Exactly.
have a cycle to work scheme.
We got free dental. Magic dental, but still dental.
That's pretty fucking
Ever
good.
considered the church?
The church gives you crusty bread. Here I got actually decent food.
The church
And all
gives
I
you
had to-
wine, free healthcare.
All I had to do here was basically go, hey, Majesto, yo, we love you, and I got free food. And it didn't take long. You know?
That was this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The old
And
one
then we
just
have
like, just let me bloody go, you stupid demons! Like, ah! Wait, no, you're demons. That's why you're against us, because you're not devils. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, well, maybe if I kill you, I'll get more. But no, I can't kill you. Not yet, anyway.
That man is gonna have a heart attack as soon as he walks out that door. I just know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the three, and then
Wait, is he gonna do? That was my turn, basically.
I
yeah.
thought this was book club.
Yeah.
Vampire.
Oh wait. I just realized. I believe I've got a bonus action spell. I do.
Healing word, you're gonna.
No, I don't have healing words. Who has healing words?
I have healing word.
I
I'm
like
sure
healing
Palmer
words.
has healing word. I don't know.
Would
Palmer
you
does,
like?
but Palmer
Would you
has
like a
actually-
healing
okay.
word?
Well, you're still in combat at the moment, technically.
You do have one remaining goober.
Yep.
No, I end my turn.
Yep. Okay. So, this cultist is just like trying to struggle, cut at these like illusionary vines, or however your ability manifests.
Oh.
They actually break free. It's like, ah, no demons can withhold me. But he's got
That's
no
still the end
movement
of his
left this
turn.
turn. Yep. Palmar just sort of looks to this one. You know what? I'm tempted to. Do I want to go more? You know what? Palmar's actually got to provoke an attack opportunity from it on purpose, because that way they get advantage. And to be honest, the chance of it actually hitting Palmar is so slim. Yep. Moves to here, goes back to it, and then just launches off the lightning launch towards it, which didn't roll with advantage. Why didn't that roll with advantage? I don't know, but Palmar apparently cannot roll less than maximum. Oh, it does the extra 6 automatically. Did he do that last time? And I just didn't see it.
I'm not sure.
Eh.
I don't know. how
Either
much
way, Palmar kills that one. And here's the rotter, literally. As it dies, there is a wave of energy that pulsates through it. And you immediately all smell the scent of rot from within your bags.
Oh no.
Rotted food, I guess.
Yeah.
All food and water that you as a party possessed, or well, that was within 100 feet of this, is
Oh, poor
now
cook.
inedible and undrinkable.
Oh boy.
You
The
hear
poor-
a shout from upstairs.
Oh no, the wine.
Uh-huh.
Where my food? I just finished that. No.
Not the baker's dozen.
My cabbages.
That is where the combat will officially end, because these guys are pretty much surrendering.
I'm just going to look
So-
at the party and go.
Oh
Told
wait,
you
they
we
are
should-
surrendering?
Yeah, apart from this one, he looks like he's just trying to run. Like he's not like surrendering himself to your will. So if you want to, he's not going to fight back. He's more intent on escaping.
Sorry, what was that, Octavian?
No, I'm just going to look at the party and go. I told you we should have got the wine out first. Wait,
We can salvage it. maybe.
James, please don't tell
Yeah.
me that includes the flask of rum.
Oh,
Yes,
fuck.
Yes, it does.
Technically speaking, you can also just cast Purify Food and Water, which will then return it back. It's stupid.
Yeah,
We have funny magic.
we have funny magic.
You can't see this, but
yes.
my eye is actually twitching right now.
Yep.
You don't fuck
Yes.
with a man's rum.
Yep.
I look through what's left of Lady Walker's effects laying on the floor.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's probably a good point. Let's see. What would Lady Wachter have on her?
another fucking pendant. I'm going to lose my mind. Actually, she does have
Ah.
the pearl necklace.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck! We need her necklace. She is the one that has the beads for identify.
She's our source for Palmar to be able to cast Identify for us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get a 100 gold pearl. Um. Uh. There is a key on her person. A copy of basically the book that she had upstairs that you found. The devil worship one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um. A a picture of each of her family members. Um.
Current generation or ancestors?
Current
both?
generation. There is she has a locket as well of her on her wedding day with her husband. Um,
Hmm.
and a small pouch of. Let me get some gold for you.
I don't know how this happened, but I have become the party member carrying the most gold. Which, if there's anyone to be a treasury, I guess the one that doesn't care about money is a good person to have as a treasury.
She has a small wand on her.
Oh,
I think also the person who cares the most about money and finances is probably the best person to keep hold of money.
Maybe.
Maybe.
She also has 60 gold pieces on her.
Okay.
Sheesh.
I have 210 gold in my pocket.
Yeah,
Oh,
Palmar's
wow.
rage will drop at this point, I will say.
I have
I'll
two
hand-
gold in my pocket.
I'll hand Palmar the pearl.
Palmar doesn't have Identify prepared today, but I'm going to give them an Arcana check on the wand, see if they can recognize it purely from that, because it's a fairly low level item.
Whoa!
Well, it's a wand of
Yep.
polymorph.
This is a wand of conducting.
Is it orchestral conducting or?
Yep. Literally, you can use it has 3 charges, which are indicated by glowing musical notes carved on it. You can use an action to expend a charge and create orchestral music by waving it around. That can be heard out to a range of 60 feet. And
Okay.
if you use the last charge, you need to roll a d20, and on a 1, a sad tuba sound plays as the wand crumbles to dust and is destroyed.
Oh, and
I think if it's destroyed, it should be the wah wah wah.
Mm-hmm. Wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
just a little doo-womp.
Yep, and there you go. You have successfully cleared the Wachter house, I suppose.
Does the wand recharge every day, or does it?
Yes.
Okay. I
Who
guess
would
I'll.
like the wand on their sheet?
Does anyone else want it? I can hold on to it because
Who wants the wands?
I have a thing that I dangle chains from. I can put a wand on a chain and dangle a funny music wand and dangle it from a chain on my hips.
Yes.
If Palmer was still here as a player, I would give it to him. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems.
Yeah. I was thinking either Palmer or Octavian. I don't know why Octavian.
I've put it on your sheet for the time being, Sigma.
okay.
I swear I put it on your sheet, but I'm not seeing it on your sheet. Did it just... Yeah, oh, there it is. Below your holy water flask. I was expecting it to be at the bottom for some reason, but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Right. Anything else you guys would like to do?
I
cultist is
assume
basically
these
just
two
trying to...
are going to be knocked out.
What? That one's still restrained. This one's trying to barge past and just like, let me go, you big fat beluga.
Did he just call me a big fat beluga?
Oh, they did.
Yes.
I'm gonna backhand him for it.
Okay, give me a unarmed. Just give me a strength check and we'll see.
Damn.
No.
He dodges out of the way, and then I'm gonna give him basically a acrobatics check to try to get past you. He doesn't. He's like, you're too fat. You're taking up the whole door.
Why do you think I stood here? There's no escape. And I'm gonna do an intimidate on that one, if that's all right with you, James.
Yep. Sure. Why not?
Damn.
0.
Your voice breaks slightly, possibly out of the thought of your rum. It's like,
Even,
there's no escape.
even Greed
No
next
rum.
to him is just chuckling.
Just like, just sort of
Rum.
looks around, looks at you, Greed. Actually, looks between Greed and Misha, trying to decide which of you is the most demonic looking. Well, you look like you're trying to seduce me, and that one looks like it did try to kill me. Which one makes you? Which one's more demonic?
The seducer.
Looks to you, Greed, and goes, "Control your pet and let me go."
Unfortunately, he is actually our leader, so I think you
Called
might
me a-
actually be on your own with this one.
He called me a pet.
Yes.
And you're,
Ooh.
you're not very much making it better for
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
I just
You
want to
know-
leave.
You know what? Go to sleep.
Oh my god.
I was gonna twat him with my shillelagh.
Really?
He actually manages to withstand it. He's just like, I'm a tougher old man than that.
I am non-lethal with this, James.
Yep.
God.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Why is it disadvantage?
Why is this disadvantage?
Octavian, just let him
Don't
go.
know why that's a disadvantage.
Why is it a disadvantage? What?
It would have been 14 otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know why. Actually,
Fine.
you don't have dark vision and it's dark.
There's
I
lamps
think-
and torches in here.
There
I
are
think
torches.
I think
James,
it's. I
I'm
know.
lit up with my luminous form as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a really good point. So it's not that either. I have no bloody clue. There's a 14, and would you believe it? The guy's still standing.
Okay, you know what? Fuck, he can go at that.
Oh no.
He took.
I'm gonna look at him and go, you know what? Just fuck off. Go.
What? No.
he runs away.
Just-
No.
Secret exit.
No way. I'm not. When he leaves my range, I'm gonna hit him again. Because fuck
You
this.
just knocked him out.
I'm gonna knock him out.
Why are we doing this?
For fun, I guess.
No, this isn't for fun. This is just because he's a fucking dick.
Chase
Just
the old man. Chase the old man.
He's just senile.
I really wanted you to miss being able to escape.
I'm just gonna sort of look at everyone and go, are we done down here?
Sigma will,
There's one more.
I mean, he said that he's
Can
he's
they
here for the
both surrender?
These two have surrendered. One wanted gold, one wanted food. But they're just like, well, you've ruined it now, so it doesn't really matter. We can't exactly worship without the demon, devil you killed. Plus, it looks like if we die, we turn into devils now, so you probably don't want to kill us.
You probably want to go directly to the church and pray for forgiveness from the Morning Lord. That's probably your best bet.
Morning Lord, he left a long time ago. You might think your power's coming from the Morning Lord, but it's probably coming from Mother Night.
Sigma will like look up and go. do
I'm
know-
pretty sure my powers do not come from other knights.
You do know that there are places outside of Barovia.
Yes, but
I'm,
we're
uh,
in Barovia.
Yes, but things reach out from in. That's how we got here.
I'm going to cure wounds, Misha.
So things can breach that barrier. That's a thing that happens.
Not God powers. Nope.
Maybe
People,
not,
maybe.
When,
How do you know that people aren't here because of God sometimes?
Yeah, but that means that they couldn't get here, so they had to send you.
Not really.
there you go.
Oh my god.
I'm like
Health.
20 people.
Yeah, well, my mum's a horse. What do you want from me?
You don't look very horse-like.
Oh,
Do you want to
my
make
mum-
sure that you won't become a demon when you die? And that's not a
Technically,
threat.
I think they were. Technically, I think they were devils, not demons. But that's just fiendish.
I
They
will
were
I will pour
They were
a
fiends,
shot.
definitely, but
Yeah,
they were
fiends.
devils.
I will pour each of them
Right?
a shot of my holy water and say, "Try this."
I
I
was
want to be a
thinking,
devil. But
can
then
we
again,
do
it's a second
a
life.
can we do an atonement ritual tomorrow?
An atonement ritual tomorrow.
I
Maybe
mean,
that might help.
Technically, I mean, there goes. Oh, we never should have signed those papers. But then again, the devil's dead, so does that break the contract?
What's in the papers? Do you have the papers?
Do you
No,
have copies?
Lady Wapter had them. And, well, actually, the devil had them and took them away to wherever the devil goes when it goes.
Ah, they're in hell. You may be fucked.
I'm just gonna
Lucian,
look at Greed and go, do you want some wine?
Yes. I can always go for some wine.
Follow me. We're going upstairs to the wine barrels.
You
The
get
wine barrels that are full of
We're gonna
rotten wine.
be very disappointed.
Oh, we'll be fine.
I mean, I'll just poke my head back into the door. To the tavern?
we could do. Let me, Misha. We should probably cleanse the circle before we step out.
oh yeah,
But
that's a great.
Quickly,
Wait,
but
let's start.
Misha, you just called out to Lucian, so give me a religion check.
I can do. I hear the door closing.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Okay.
Right.
Religion there.
While they're doing that down there, James, I want to stack the 3 barrels of wine in a 5-foot area.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
And
That's
I'm
fine.
going to put my flask on top of it, and I'm going to ritual cut.
Yep. So, Misha, as you go, Lucian, you get a response of Misha.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey. Question. Contracts. Paper with the devils. If the devil dies or is sent back to the hells, is the contract negated? Or is there some way to retrieve the contract to see how to break it?
God, you think I'm a lawyer now? Why am I?
Yeah?
It's fine. It's fine. Right. So, that would depend entirely on the terms of the contract. If said contract had a clause of this expires, this is only in effect whilst the devil is on the mortal plane, then sure. If it has like when the devil gets sent back to hell by like an attack, that would be fine. Probably the easiest way to fix the problem would be to summon the devil and get him to break it. But you might have to wait a bit. Devils can take a bit to reconstitute after being killed.
Is
And
there any...
also, if I remember rightly, once they're killed, they can't come back to the mortal plane for like 100 years, I think it might be.
So there is no way to actually summon the contracts.
You might be able to do like a. I mean, if you got really powerful, you might be able to contact them or their boss directly via magic, not summon them. I mean, you might be able to use a sending spell if you know its name. Maybe that goes between planes. Other than that, yeah, no, you're kind of shit out of luck unless you want to go to hell yourself. Don't recommend it. Very, very, very warm there. Lots of war.
If we can
And
find a
there
ship
once
for
for vacation,
Octavian,
not fun.
Maybe some other time. Okay. Yeah, that's shit luck. Thanks.
No problem. Yeah. Also, get the priest to change his name and the young boy too. I don't want you to keep getting us confused.
What? Who is getting confused?
Me. I don't know which Lucian you're talking to when you're in the church. There's 3 of them.
I keep
mean,
hearing my
obviously-
name.
I keep hearing my name, thinking you're calling for me. It's like, oh no, it's that Lucian. Oh no, it's that Lucian.
No, we all know when I'm talking to Father Lucian or the kids.
Yeah, but I'm not paying full attention to you all the time. I just hear my name and, I have to check in just in case. And maybe you've managed to, boost this
Die.
spiritual connection enough to talk to me.
Oh, apparently
Maybe
we
you're
did.
in trouble. Yeah, you did this time. I still got to. Either way, just go to the pub and get drunk. You've succeeded. You've wiped out most of a town or knocked most of them unconscious. Those that didn't kill. And you've discovered the true threat to this town, I guess. So yay, go you.
It does give us at least the opportunities to mitigate the damage it can deal in the meantime.
And I guess if you really want, actually no, it probably belongs to the kids now. So yeah, you might have kids as a problem now. They might not like you for killing their mum, but
Oh, fuck the kids.
that's a conversation for you to have, I guess.
We'll talk
But for
for a
now,
while first.
yeah, I'm gonna head off. So ciao.
Ciao.
What is that? Draconic? Is that Elvish?
Oh, it's infernal, obviously.
Oh yeah. Teleferno, yeah.
Okay, Palmer, get your butt off the circle. We need to cleanse it. Good boy.
Yeah, Palmer probably actually would have gone with Reed.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll
Oh,
help.
I could have done that. They love that so hard. That's still an action.
But yeah.
What were you gonna do?
I could have done darkness in the room, and no one could have seen shit except for me.
That would have been really funny.
But
Yeah,
for
no
now,
one
I'm
but
just
you.
gonna. Yeah, no one but me. For now, we're just gonna cleanse. It's perfect.
It's the perfect size to.
Yep. You wipe out the thing with rage and energy. Oh my god, we really need to work out the heights of spells because you just killed one of the cats and the young girl.
Oh no!
Maybe it was just their time to go.
Yeah, I just
Why?
was looking and like.
Excuse me, what?
I
Yeah.
felt
I was
like
like,
I felt
why
like
is
a
there?
cat. I know what happened. That cat was connected to the demonic circle, so as soon as he cleansed it, the cat just perished.
Oh my god.
Actually, you do find one other letter on Lady Walter's body.
I love
It
reading other
is-
people's mail.
It is an old letter that is scrunched up. So you have to carefully unfoil it, etc. But it is a letter from the Burgomaster.
The
Would you like
source
to
of the
read said?
feud. Sure.
Don't
Would you
you
like to
excuse me?
read said
What?
letter?
I said the source of the
Okay.
feud. Sure, I'll read. I'll read other people's mail. I
Mhm.
like reading other people's mail.
Yeah.
So, there, dear Fiona, after careful consideration, I am willing to allow your daughter to meet my son for the thought of a potential union, in order to unite our families and unite the town under its two greatest benefactors.
Hmm. I see. We do need to go to the Burgermaster's house to talk to his son who's in the attic. Actually, that is a thing we need to do. Weird basements and weird attics, I guess.
Let's
They're a match made in hell.
let's not deliver that letter.
It was delivered. She had it.
It was delivered to Fiona.
Yes.
There aren't that many people around that know of this letter, and I'm not sure if
What?
this town needs these two as their new town leaders.
I wasn't suggesting that we have them as the town leaders. What? What?
Oh, that. Mm.
It might be why she's insane.
Okay. Anyway, let's move.
Can I be unrestrained
Oh yeah.
by whatever this is by now?
Before I went in the circle, I would have got rid of the restraint shit.
Just like, so can we go, or
You are free to go, and if you want our assistance with your situation, we might be able to see if we can help you in church.
Pray a
We'll go
lot.
to the
That's your best.
We'll go
Feel
to the church.
free
Yeah,
to throw away your life in the forest.
they've gone. They've left. And those upstairs, during this time, you've successfully managed to magically restore the wine.
Nice.
And I will pour a big drink.
Yep.
What do you think? You think they can fit a bedroom down in this room, Misha? You think they're gonna use it as something funny basement bedroom?
Sorry, what?
I will also stack the chairs just so that like it's just a little less creepy. I'll stack the chairs in the corner of the room. like completely dismantle this as a a weird devil worshipping space.
Yeah.
Because it's a room with a stack of chairs. The chair room. Before we walk out of the basement, can I like look through these beds and things to see if there's anything interesting?
Sure. It's weird that there are. I do find it weird that there are beds in the basement. Strange.
Maybe it's for visiting cultists.
Yep, there are buckets full of.
Shit.
Yeah, there is what looks like a wine skin, but now it's not very good wine.
I mean, we can take it. We can restore it.
You can give me investigation checks as you look around here, see if there's any other loot.
Sure. And as I've said a million times, I'm currently under urban, so I can roll it with wisdom, though it doesn't help because apparently I'm enamored with something. I killed the demon, a devil. I'm too chipper about it.
You find a single copper piece.
Oh, sick.
Misha, do you want to have a look as well?
Yeah. I believe copper is the less interesting stuff. See, that shiny thing, that is the interesting stuff.
You
Never mind.
find 19 silver pieces.
Hey!
See, this is the stuff we're needing.
you say gold, us silver pieces. Whereas we're so in, baby.
Yep.
Yep. It's actually kind of weird. I almost feel like in Barovia that gold and silver, like silver should be swapped with platinum, or silver should be swapped with platinum should be the new gold, and silver should be the new platinum, basically.
Yeah.
I think the trouble is the fact that silver is such a common metal that trying to replace all the things that would be silver would be something else is kind of weird. Like it makes sense for silverware to be silverware.
Yeah. Could be platinum ware. You don't know. Maybe platinum's really common in Barovia.
I guess.
I think we would strip the house for silver though. We would definitely take anything silver.
Yeah, you can probably get like another 20 silver pieces worth of silver.
Okay.
I'll put it in my
the old guy. I'll carry the old guy to church. He's gonna need some repentance.
You wanna
Yep.
Are we gonna steal their wine? Is that a thing we're doing?
Oh, I'm putting a
What do
barrel
you
under
mean?
each arm.
It's not stealing. It's
We do have the deeds to the house.
commandeering.
I wipe
can
my
tell you-
flask. Sorry, go on.
I calculate what the going rate of killing devils and devil worshippers is for monster hunters.
I will take a small sip out of the flask to make sure the rum's okay.
And I will tack the bill to the door.
It's okay.
Good. I'll pocket that, and then I will pick up a barrel under each arm.
Yeah, David is just banging his head against the wall, like.
Palmer, can you grab the third one, please?
Oh yeah, that one.
I will do so.
You want to go to the tavern now?
Yep. I'm just going to
Mr.
stroll
David?
out with a barrel under each arm.
I'll just take you guys to the tavern map then.
As we walk out of the kitchen, I'm going to say to David, "Afternoon." Just walk out with the wine.
It's like he just stares and just like he doesn't even notice you. That's the thing. Like he's too busy banging his head against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You guys.
Help! I'm on the roof again.
Yeah. You guys aren't on the roof. You're not up on the roof. You're.
Oh, this well is actually under the roof. That means the well actually would stay purified. That's actually really good.
I mean, does it?
Yeah, it's actually under the roof. If you step back, it's actually under the roof.
Yeah, there's a canopy over it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, but a well doesn't fill from the top. It fills from the bottom, from groundwater.
It doesn't at least mean it would stay safer for longer. But hello, Ernst.
Yeah, Ernst is somehow here, and he's just like, God damn, I really can't escape you guys. Or did you come to pay me? For something.
Anna, you should go back and strip the house, mate.
Oh, you're clear.
She dead.
Cool. Hey,
I will say,
leaves.
Are the walkers plastered in the corner?
Before he goes, I will say, remember our deal? You need to bring some back for us.
Yeah. Whatever.
I will look at the innkeeper and I'll go. A lot of the corrupted people are unconscious or dead,
Mostly unconscious.
mostly unconscious. There was a raptor attack.
Yeah, I heard. The boys were watching.
Mm-hmm.
I will walk over to the Walker boys and give them the deed to their house, as well as I'm not going to give them all of it, but I'll give them some of the gold that we found on the premises. I'll give them like 100 of it and go.
What was that for? Huh?
Uh,
What?
your mother was
um,
worshiping a demon and she died.
What? Oh, that plug downstairs. Oh, finally got her comeuppance, did she?
Yeah, and you guys are gonna likely keep the house, and you guys should be able to. And I'm sure if you speak to the innkeeper over here, your connections around town could likely be used for some good.
Oh, but that means we gotta take care of Stella, and Stella's so whiny. And not in the good way
I
that you
have
can drink.
no control over my character token.
No,
Like
I'll
I'm
threaten
seeing
you.
2 of it under the same tile.
I will round
Sorry,
you
James.
out again. Yeah. There you go.
Mm.
Hopefully you can.
Nope.
I look at the
You might
innkeeper.
need to refresh.
Yeah.
Who of the two boys is more responsible? I believe it's the one who stayed more sober, if I remember, because he was.
Yeah, one of them has like his shirt still buttoned up. He's probably the slightly more responsible one, which is Nikolai.
Mm.
But yeah, I give them like, I give them like 60 gold of what we found in the premises because it gives them enough to kind of keep things going at least for a while.
Woo! More booze.
Don't use that all on
Sure.
alcohol. You'll probably need it.
You sound just like Mum.
Alcohol in moderation is good.
Talking of alcohol, I'll walk in and
At least
stick
the
two. I'll walk in with a barrel under each arm and stick them on the bar. Have a
Yeah.
delivery for you.
not the delivery, but a delivery.
Excellent. Well, that
Mhm.
should keep us going for a bit, at least. Thanks, and he'll chuck you 10, 20 gold pieces.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm rich. You just
I've-
multiplied my gold by
Actually, let me just
Well,
check
1%.
something. Because it probably should actually be way more than that now that I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Where the... Because a bottle of wine, a fine bottle of wine is 10 gold, and you just gave like two, well,
2
3
casks.
almost. And it specifically said Red Dragon Crush on it.
Yep.
Let me just check my pricings properly.
I saw Red
'cause
Dragon Crush and went yoink.
Yeah, let me check my.
And don't forget the current wine markets.
Yeah.
It's high
Let
demands, very few supply.
Um, trying to find the notes on this. And not in my notes. It is going to be on this map, isn't it? Yeah.
I just found something you might want to read, James. I'm not saying that's the price, but
So a pint of Red Dragon Crush is 1 silver. and it's about 288 pints in a barrel. So it'll be 288 silver, but probably marked down a bit. So let's say 250 silver. 75 gold, not 20 gold.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm rich.
Alright. So you're at the pub, you've given the money over, these two are whining about the responsibilities they've now got. What would you like to do?
I presume, is there like a group of townsfolk that look like they're like people who were in like semi-leadership positions that have now come to the end to discuss like what's going on? Because this seems like it would be the hub.
The only other two people I'm going to say are in here at the moment are the two like hunters from. You basically the only people of leadership sort of capability left in town would be Lady Wachter, not Lady Wachter, the
Father
Burgomaster's wife, Father
Oh.
Lucian, and probably the innkeeper.
I look at the innkeeper and say, "Are you fine with working with the father to make sure everything runs here in town?"
Yeah, we've already sent word over there to with the Burgomaster down and the guards down and the militia mostly down. We're going to have to start planning something. We're actually
Training new people.
considering. Well, to be honest, we're considering sending message to Kresk and seeing if there's the possibility of transporting the remaining people to Kresk. The bishop there is probably the one most likely to be able to help those affected.
The church is supernaturally protected. He's giving that up
Yes.
work.
Does to protect everything.
The bishop is probably, at least so the stories say, is a lot more powerful than what the church can provide. Instead, to be able to bring back people from the dead, at least. So healing a corruption like this should be within their power.
Oh,
but we might have to send word for them to come here.
That's true. I will say out of character, I misunderstood. I thought they meant like removing people from Vallaki in general, not just the.
Well, with the militia and the people in the state it is for, Vallaki isn't really a safe place anymore. The church is one protected place, but the church can only hold so many, and we might need to see if there is either if Kresk can send us some aid, maybe lend us some of their militia or guards, or see if they can take some of the people from here, maybe for training, or whilst we train up the guards. Of course, we'll do what we can to keep an eye on things and keep things safe, and the hunters over there have said they'll try to up their hunting to, well, they'll try to do patrols to keep any obvious dangers out, but
You really should equip whatever militia or guards you have with something for the distance. It seemed they had quite trouble with their polearms.
yes, it's certainly something we need to consider. But at the end of the day, I'm just a simple bartender. I might be a pillar of the people, but there aren't that many people, and fighting isn't really what I do. I can defend myself, sure, but there's defending yourself and there's being a guard. That takes a certain strength of will to be able to stand on patrol all day. But what will you do now? There's... I feel like you've both solved and caused most of the Larky's problems in your time here in a way. You've solved more than you've caused, so I suppose that's a good thing.
To be fair, we didn't attack anyone first. Except for maybe Lady Walker.
I understand that, and I have no qualms against you for defending yourselves. It's just put the town in a precarious position for the time being, but I suppose...
If we didn't take out the guards, then most of the town wouldn't have their own will anymore.
So what you need is someone who has been trained for leadership.
Yes,
Someone
which we don't really have.
We could talk to her. Looks towards Misha. She was raised in noble blood. And she knows what being a burgomaster is about.
She
knows
does.
how important the church is.
She can fight. She can protect the church. She can train people.
And
we can
she's a
ask
good
her,
person.
but only if she wants.
We could have...
To be fair, I'd prefer her to stay here than to join us to our next dinner party.
And she knows what the church is and what's important there. And it gives her a place, everyone a place to retreat to. Perhaps we should go to the church then. We'll keep you informed. What was his name? My brain is... We have not... Erwin. We'll keep you informed, Sir Erwin. Just keep the people happy as much as you can.
I will do our best. All will be wine.
Yeah.
If you can fix the supply problem, then that'll help.
Talking about all will be wine. Can I have a pint for the road?
On the house. He slides one across to you.
Thank you very much.
And I'll take you to the church map, unless there's anything else anyone wants to do here.
Well, I would pour Greed a glass of wine, so he's got one in his offhand as always.
Yeah,
dual wielding.
Dual wielding. I can see Greed as a
road
duelist,
wine.
wand in one hand, and the other hand has always got a glass of wine.
Road
there you
wine.
are, back in the church.
Demon's dead.
Oh, that is good news.
Problem, power vacuum.
That is less good news, but it does not matter. We will just do whatever it can to make people happy, yes?
I'm going to sit down on a pew, raise my tankard and go, Father, and have a swig.
And we should consider that dinner invite.
Yeah.
It may be worth our time to start getting ready, but I did want to bring up Miss Irina.
Yes.
Before that, Father Lucian, is there any way you can convince people to choose a new leader? That you can point forwards?
With the current leaders in shambles, it would fall to the pillars of the people, which I suppose remaining would be myself, Linsky here, Owen at the church, at the tavern, not the church,
I
but at the
mean,
church.
some people do
Another-
their prayers there, so I don't.
True.
A church of many kinds.
And looks at some of the unconscious people. Well, I would say the owner of the stockyard, but he's unconscious.
He was
The only
under
other
influence.
person remaining would be Lady Lady the Burgomaster's
Your
wife.
sister, yeah.
Yes,
She's under the
Yes.
influence.
She is
sadly.
not clear of minds.
I know, but convincing what's left of the town of that is going to be difficult. They've obviously seen the town acting strangely, and many have their issues with the Burgomaster's family, so there are possibilities. However, as your companion will probably tell you, to some extent, the Burgomaster's title can be hereditary. And that would be a strong argument that I've got to look up what her name is because it's bugging me. I keep thinking, what is her name?
Oh yeah, she had a name.
Why you look that up?
What Lydia will probably push forward Victor for it and work as a puppet master behind the strings.
Octavian will raise his tankard and say, well, if it counts or anything, I vote for Blinsky.
No. I keep people happy. I work in background. I make toys. I make little toys for girls and boys. Make smile. Oh, wait. Actually, that reminds me. You have been in town longer than I expected, so he walks over and seemingly out of nowhere presents you with your costume.
I stand up, give Blinsky a hug, and put it on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
How cursed am I?
Does Puppet Strahd also gain a costume?
That's a point. Does Puppet Strahd get a flump costume as well?
Well, let me find my notes on this costume because Chris sent me the thing here somewhere.
Chris, have you
No,
cursed me again?
It should be in items.
Did you
Like, I
actually
made
add
it.
it?
Yeah.
Immediately
Ah.
puts it on.
Of course, I trust Blinsky.
I trust him too.
Why am I not seeing it?
It's an actor, probably. Try looking in
It's a
actors.
bad actor.
Yeah, I'm having a look.
Type in flumps.
Just gonna grab
Yeah.
three.
There it is. Okay. So that just gives me the flump statistics. That's not quite what I wanted because there's rules behind the actual costume itself.
Well, it works like polymorph.
Oh
It does.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, once you get inside the costume, you are a flump.
Please tell me I can take the outfit off.
There it is. Let's get extended. There it is.
Chris, tell me I can take the outfit off.
I mean, sure, when someone casts remove curse on the outfits.
I have the exact thing on this.
We do not have the capabilities. We do not have a party that can do anything with that.
Chris.
Right.
Like
You knew it was cursed when you put it on.
No, I didn't.
It's not cursed. So it takes you a minute to put it on. Roll me a d6. Okay. You are lucky. The zipper of this costume does not become stuck.
My God.
While wearing the flump costume, you're a small size aberration. Once the costume is reduced to 0 hit points, it is destroyed and you revert to your normal self at half the hit point level when you don the costume. Healing spells have no effect on the costume. Targeting the costume with a mending spell will cause it to heal 1d6 plus 2 hit points. However, the costume cannot be mended or repaired if it is reduced to 0 points.
Mhm.
I'm going to give you access to the flump costume stats because these will be your stats for the time being. You should now.
I love this.
How does this work? We have a creature that's almost a large, and now
Yep.
it's
So-
small.
Magic.
I love this.
Be careful.
Yeah.
That has a zipper thing. That's probably going to be rolled every single time you put it on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say you don't have the telepathy stuff.
No.
You only have so you have the stench prey, you have the tendrils, and you have the prone deficiency. It means if you're knocked prone, there's a chance you're knocked upside down and become incapacitated.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But yeah, let's see if I can get this. I think it's there.
So we've got 2 weird cursed toys and a magic wand that makes music.
Mhm.
What a repertoire of magic items. And we're level 5. God damn.
I might have to think. There we go. I'll just do here and Sony for now. There you go.
I'm small, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I will perch on Greed's head.
It's like the size of a halfling.
Okay, I will sit on his shoulder.
Are you happy, Octavian?
Can I speak with this thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't say you can't. You do actually have telepathy. Actually, you can speak telepathically whilst you're wearing this.
Oh, didn't
Like,
Chris just
can't
say you don't?
see.
I
No,
didn't
you
say
don't have. You
It
don't
should
have
work
the
like a
feature.
polymorph.
You don't have
Like-
its advanced telepathy feature. That's
Mm.
not part of the costume, which is basically it can perceive any telepathic conversation within 60 feet of it. But
Mm.
Where do I
It-
find the?
it should be in the folder. There's a flump costume sheet.
If you drag it out onto the map, because he's in it now,
Yeah.
then you should be able to. Just make sure it's
Yeah.
also got vision. Yeah, check the prototype token that it has vision.
Unless I'm blind, I can't.
Literally above Greed's name in the list.
For me, Greed is the top. Let me refresh again.
I can't see that.
Yeah.
See it either.
I did. Well, I only gave it to Tank to be able to view.
Let
Yeah,
me
it's got
refresh.
vision.
I'll
Take out.
It's an actor, not an item. Just so you know.
no, I open the party tab and it's Greed, Misha, me,
Yeah, it
Palmar,
won't be in
and-
there.
I moved it into there for
Oh.
ease.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Oh, you should now be able to double click on the token that's now on the map. Next to greed.
Got it. Yeah, I see it.
Yep. There you go. So the only feature you don't have, which I will actually remove from the costume, is the advanced telepathy feature.
Honestly,
Also,
that would be really funny for him to have because you'd have Sigma, which is like 20 people like talking in like a mild conversation.
I now can't zoom in on my map.
You'd have Misha with Lucian. You'd find out everyone's got voices in their heads, basically.
Version again.
Actually, Greed also has conversations.
Yeah, Greed also has conversations.
The moment Octavian
Join
found
the
out
group.
everyone was a little insane.
What do you mean insane? Oh
Should
yeah,
I
Esme,
have?
do you also voices?
Should I have the ability to use lair actions, James?
Do you
Lair!
have Lair?
no, you've got 0 out of them. Like, that's why it's unticked.
Okay, sorry, it just appeared. It's there. I was like, wait, why does it have lair actions? 20.
Only in your layer.
Your
You
ship.
don't have a lair.
Yeah, if you go back to your ship.
I do have a lair. It's on. It's Greed's head currently.
I'm just
No,
gonna
that's Greed's
refresh myself,
hair. It's a hair, not a lair.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
hair action.
And you already had hair action because you do Greed's hair each morning.
Yes.
The Greed's hair action is doing Greed's hair. Sigma's done that.
I fly. Wobble along. This is brilliant.
One of the unconscious people wakes up, sees the flump, immediately passes out again.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah. Piccolo runs over and tries to push you over.
Oh, no.
I will grab Piccolo nicely.
So,
Oh no, they do
Give-
acid damage. No, never mind. I'm not touching.
give me a strength or dexterity check.
Oh no.
Wow.
No.
Wow. The knights.
They can't push you over, and they're just like, but you just sort of teeter like a weeble wobble, but don't fall down. Flump fumble, but don't fall down. I guess.
I will sit there and just like shake one of the tendrils at him.
Piccolo. Bad
Yes.
donkey.
He tries to move behind you and undo the zip.
I fly 30 feet in the air.
Okay. What?
Yeah,
No.
flump fly.
Yes. I'm proficient in Arcana, History, and Religion as well.
Wait,
You
you
wouldn't
were
get
also
those. Because
Okay.
polymorph, you don't get the skills, I don't think. Or do you?
I don't know.
You
I
do
believe you
take
have
the
the staff. You just have the staff
skill.
block, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, so, but basically, yeah,
Hmm.
there you are. Surprisingly, it's not. They go. It is not the smallest of the costumes that is in prototype. No, we also have Fireball. Then you are really, really small.
Fireball.
Actually, no. Fireball is weirdly a medium-sized elemental. It's bigger than the Flump somehow. Sure, why not?
Hmm.
Does the zipper look zippy?
Yes, it looks like a zip.
I'm going to float up and round and then drop down on Lucian's head.
I actually need to just check something at the moment.
Not hard, but just drop down and just sort of have all of these tendrils just drape over his face.
I just need to see how spell works. Nope, you're fine. You're not any of those.
Oh yeah,
Right.
you're the aberration.
Yeah. to one of the outsiders that isn't affected by Hallow.
Yeah.
It's probably why Sigma isn't completely messed up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, my friends, what is your goal next besides playing about in costumes, seemingly?
We were
We
considering if he would consider it. Well, we may need to convince more people of the town. Sigma will look at Irina and say, "This place needs a leader, as well as the church is a place where you can be safe."
You want to put me in charge?
Well, it would make some sense for somebody who isn't complete and utterly batshit crazy to run this town.
I mean, I could try if the people will have me, but I'm an outsider and I don't
You
know.
might be an outsider, but at least you are experienced with the ways of the Burgermeister
And Barovia.
and
That is
Barovia.
true. From the discussions we have had whilst you've been here, it seems you're at least well versed, and your training with Lucian shows that you're at least capable of some swordplay. So you would be a good person to take the lead role, at least.
And it means that
And
we could go
Mm.
out to Kresk and other places and have some place to return to. Keep things safe.
yes. Well, if you guys think it's best and the town will accept me, then I'll do my best. And of course, we will support you as best we can. Yes, yes, we will support. Make you happy. Blinsky will design many toys for coronation. We don't. There's not a crowning ceremony. Oh, that is disappointing.
Yes, the town needs many, many more festivals.
No festivals, just toys. All the toys. To make little girl and boy happy. And monkey too.
Mhm.
Well,
But in all seriousness, I think it is best if you were to stay and watch over these people. You can train the new militia.
And if
Okay.
you need any,
As
and if you
Mhm.
need any of us to return to town to sort out order that again, then you can always call for us.
and you can also create better ties with the village of Barovia itself.
I'll
Perhaps
try.
perhaps between you and your
your
brother,
brother.
you may be able to find a better way for both of these towns to prosper.
Yes. Yes. I will do my best.
Well, in the meantime, we either need to go at least have a meeting with the late Burgermeister's son, and we have a dinner to prepare for,
Of
which is more
course.
important.
Of course.
How late in the day is it at this point?
Oh god. So you snuck in fairly in the morning. There was the festival near dawn.
Mhm.
You obviously had that fight. You then went and did your exploration of the Wachter house. You've obviously had at least one short rest, so it's probably in the afternoon at this point. Like it's not late yet.
So if we short rested now, it'd probably be best to prepare for the dinner. Is he gonna collect us? Does the letter tell should we make our way
No,
to
that
the
the letter says you will be basically unaccosted on the way there. And you did see at that one crossroads, you did see that wagon seemingly waiting, like the carriage.
I'm gonna ask Sigma. Does the invite specify a date?
It didn't.
No,
No.
it just invites you there, and if you headed in that direction towards there, then you would not be accosted.
Sigma will
So-
say just calmly. Lady Delilah always said that it's proper to be punctual, not to
Yes,
leave
but-
things on the table.
But I would argue he's made a faux pas by not specifying a date and time. So that's on him to correct, not us.
I
Don't
also agree
forget,
with
this
that.
is the ruler of the land. He is far above.
Exactly, and as the
That-
ruler, he should know proper etiquette.
I do have to agree with Octavian. Anybody of true nobility knows that if they are to set a meeting, then obviously they want people to be punctual. Even the finest rulers in the land set a date. He's toying with us. And therefore, I
We
think
can
going
still-
in our own speed is actually probably braver than
Look,
just rocking up here and
the
there.
reason why I didn't say we need to go there as soon as we got the letter is because he didn't specify a date. But the longer we dally, the more it's going to become a problem.
Well, we've seen what he can do already. If he wants
The
us
le-
so desperately, let him appear and tell us himself.
His letter also stated we would only be on a cost on the way. Never stated once we got there that would be the case.
So, what are you suggesting? We go
I
to
see.
Crest first and then
Yeah.
ignore the letter?
Yes, basically. We will still attend his dinner at some point, but that's on him for not specifying as he should.
And I might want to also add, it's not like we can leave, so it's bound to happen anytime.
He knows where we are.
How does this sort of pushback roll around in Sigma's head, from the other personality's perspective?
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
There's one in particular, I think, that I'm thinking about, but the others, of course, are also notable.
Okay, let me remind myself on personalities again. So, well, it's very important to keep up appearances. Certainly, not attending when we've been invited would come off quite rude and inelegant, and we can't be having that. But it sounds like it's a trap to me. He's lured us in with pretty words, and then he's gonna rip out our throats. But maybe he's just wants to get to know us, and then and after all, if we want to hunt him, we need to observe him, and this seems a good way to observe him when it should be safe. And it's a way to approach without any danger on the way. So when else are we going to get that opportunity?
I agreed. We'll look to the rest of the group. If we are also to die there, or at least get sent further back to whatever he wishes to plan for us, I would like to finish what I started here. And I actually have some form of direction.
Hmm.
And what would that be, Greed? You haven't deigned to tell us
So,
or show us.
well, it's nothing special, so to speak, as to what I'm carrying. But I don't have much of an idea what it means either. However, I spoke with, what was his name again?
The elf.
Casimir.
Casimir. I spoke with Casimir, and there's word of a temple around these parts. And it's most likely going to go there.
A temple.
Yes.
Hmm.
I got the name, didn't I? I'm just trying to remember because it was a couple of weeks ago.
It was the Amber Temple, was the
yes.
place.
Cool. Yeah. So I need to find this Amber Temple.
I'm going to look at Blinsky and Revolution. Have you heard of this?
Insky goes, it does not sound like a place that would make children happy, so no. Revolution thinks. I've heard rumors of a temple in the mountains, but nothing more than that. Honestly, and as it might be a strange suggestion, but young Victor may actually be a good person to speak to in regards to that. He's, well, whilst his experimentation, from what his mother has told me, hasn't really come to much fruition yet, he does do a lot of research, so he may have information.
We could rest up and go to the Burgermeister house in case of danger, but I do think meeting the young man may be worth our time. He may break all our expectations and turn out to be someone worthwhile.
That would be a good idea. I don't wish for us to stray too far from our path. However, as soon as I get my business out the way, then, quite frankly, I don't have a future here. All I need to do is get out. And as I've said before, survival is important, and I see survival with you all.
I do think that whatever may happen, we will be accompanying to you to this temple, Greed. Worry not. We just need to know more about it before we can dilly-dally off into the mountains.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
it's a temple, so I can't exactly assume that it's anything bad. Temples usually refer to holy places, so Misha, perhaps you might even find yourself right at home.
Hmm.
If you're planning to head out toward Kresk in the future, then you want to be careful heading in that direction. It is the most likely place that you will run into the lycanthropes, and also there are rumors of vengeful spirits from the old castle of Argynvost.
We needed to stop there, didn't we, Misha?
Yeah, didn't what's his name? The circus master tell me to go there?
He did mention it, yes. There was also a strange vision that Octavian had, which sort of did like a whole like consolation thing, which then gave Sigma like both a desire to go there and a desire not to go there at the same time. Yes.
Wait, where were the lycanthropes? They were near Kresk, right?
Yes, basically, if you're heading in the direction of Crest, there's something to be wary of because that's where they're most active.
Well, let's patch up our wounds and go visit the young Victor, I think.
Yeah.
No reason to leave town whenever we could easily sleep here.
Yes.
I will. I will get out of the front costume.
Okie dokie. Sure you don't want to try to sleep in it?
I mean,
That is asking for
part of me
something.
wants to say yes, but knowing you, that you would then say, "Oh, but you don't get your spell slots back, and you don't regain your health, and you get exhaustion." I know your games, James.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know your
Speaking-
games.
The longer you stay in the costume, the more hard it is to take it off.
Yes.
But speaking of which, as you come out of this, your HP is now slightly lower. No, actually, that's only if you get broken out of it actually reading it. So yeah, you're fine.
But yeah.
Basically, if it drops to 0, you're at whatever HP you were.
I will
at
say
before
I'll
you
get
put it
off.
on halved.
I will say I'll get off of Greed's shoulder before I get out the suit.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, as you get out of the suit for a brief moment, now that you can see the puppet again, you see that the puppet has like tentacles for hands before they revert back to normal.
But yeah, I
Is
think we
it-
take a short rest here at the church, and then we go to the Burgermeister's mansion.
Yeah. So feel free to do a short rest.
I find
Oh my
wild.
god, my rolls are terrible today.
You can all add a d6
I mean, I don't need to add anything.
because Blinsky is playing an accordion. And
He's
Piccolo
got
is
Song
dancing
of
to it.
Rest, boys. Very good. Valid. Blinsky's a level 2 bard. I'm proud of him.
Wait, is it only a single d6?
Yeah, just a single
Or is
d6.
the 6 per die?
Honestly,
That's
if
a
at some
single
point
d6.
Okay.
Blinsky throwing a Bardic Inspiration at a critical moment would be fucking the best day ever.
I had a thought, James.
Yeah.
So, the Song of Rest is it counts as healing, doesn't it?
Yes.
What if before I did my long rest, I used my Chalice Starry Form?
Oh, just short rest, yeah.
Oh, it's whenever you cast a spell. Never mind.
Yeah.
No.
God damn it!
There are other
That's
things
fine.
to do it. Proc off with just normal healing, though.
Yeah. But yeah. That'll be that Blinsky is a bard. He's just really good at playing music and making you happy, which somehow heals your wounds.
Valid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
Or maybe it's Piccolo, or maybe Piccolo's the bard and it's their dancing that's doing it. Because
Is
dance
Piccolo
bards are a
playing-
thing.
Wait, the Song of Rest doesn't exist anymore.
Mm.
Yes, it does.
Oh wait,
Yes,
it
it
does.
does.
Oh wait,
Chris,
never mind.
Chris saw them taking it away and said, "Actually, no."
James, is Piccolo playing a piccolo?
No, Piccolo is dancing.
No.
A gigolo.
No.
No.
He listens to Insane Clown Posse. What?
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, why? But yeah, with that, you are free to go to the Burgermaster's mansion again.
You know, it's
Um,
really nice that he did send all of his guards to deal with us. He sent all of his guards and all the people, which is great because it means the mansion is probably
Mm-hmm.
empty as hell.
Yeah. Just checking that I haven't left you guys still in there. Just that tokens. Nope, you guys tokens aren't still in there, which is good. Right, let me just oh god, your story form's still on. Go away, story form, that would be gone.
But I want to
Read
be shiny.
and some reason couldn't see Sigma's name then for a moment.
I apologize
Eh.
that my name is impossible to search or do anything with.
No, but literally I was looking at the party thing for a moment, and then I just couldn't see your name, like I was being blind.
What's wild is that people latched onto the experiment name rather than the experiment number.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to call you 9, are we?
I mean, Sigma is no less dehumanizing.
Would you rather be called?
No one's asked Sigma yet.
Bill.
I will ask Sigma, what would you rather be called?
Siggy.
What?
Jeffrey.
I was more speaking out of character. We'd have to initiate that in character to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. I shouldn't laugh, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the Burgomaster's mansion. He is not in at the moment, nor is Lady Lydia.
Oh, good. We're here to speak to Victor.
Yeah, we're here to seek Victor.
He's in the attic. I'll let you find your own way.
Also,
I don't
Burgomaster.
go near there.
The Burgomaster and Lady Lydia are both leaving.
Indisposed.
Burgermeister is currently in the church, though.
He's dead, isn't he?
He's super dead.
She
he
is
died.
in the church.
Oh, Lydia. No, Lydia.
Lydia
Ran
ran
off.
away.
Lydia is the Burgermeister. In
Lydia's
my
the
eyes,
Burgomaster.
Esme is the new
Oh.
Burgermeister.
Yeah. That's where we're going with that.
I'm just going to look at
Was it
this
there?
the lady here. I forgot names, and just go. As I go to step upstairs. By the way, Burgomaster's dead. His wife's done a runner, and I'll walk upstairs.
Well, that is most disappointing. I won't get my bonus this year.
Keep
I'll lean over
smiling.
I'll lean over the banister and go. It's okay.
I do
Just
want to
keep
stop
smiling.
before we go. We should look at Isaac's room and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's locked.
Can you open the door, please?
Yeah, I'll try the keys.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you've got the keys.
keys.
Of course, you've got the
Yeah, there you
keys.
go.
Thank you.
He is the creepy doll man. I knew it.
Yeah. So,
Oh God!
let me give you a description of the creepy doll room.
Please don't. I can smell this room.
It's only creepy doll room if there's only one doll.
Yeah, the problem is
No,
it's
it's worse
dolls
with
of
them
one
all.
woman.
Yeah, so dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls with powdery white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dressed beautifully, others plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still others are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest. What's most odd is that all of the dolls, apart from their clothing, look the same. They all look like Irina Kolyana. And all of them are marked, is not fun, is no Blinsky.
I look at Misha and Sigma and agree and go. I propose we burn this room to the ground.
We could. We should do that later. But
We should do this when we
They
are
did
done
state
talking with the boy.
I will check the chest to see if there's anything interesting.
Check for
Empty
traps.
bottles of wine.
Wine? I have them to greet in Octavian.
Empty bottles.
Oh, empty. Damn.
All of the cheap stuff too. Purple grape smash number 3.
Purple grape smash number 3. Damn.
Can I roll investigation or perception to try and find some more rum?
Sure.
Which one do you want?
Whichever you prefer to roll.
Perception, because it's better.
Do any of the dolls in particular stand out more than the others, or is it just
guidance?
As you're looking through them, they're becoming gradually more and more realistic. They're not quite as realistic as the one you saw in Blinsky's shop.
Ah, so Blinsky is getting better.
Mm.
That's just a nice detail. I'm glad that Blinsky is getting better. Nothing better than watching our friend improve.
Okay.
Yep.
Blinsky is
Yeah,
our boy.
So with that, Octavian, you find the smell of rum, and it's coming from one of the dolls.
Oh yeah.
Pick the doll up.
It swishes slightly as if there's liquid inside it.
Oh. Does anyone have a vial?
I have some of my healer's kit vials, just things and empty ones that I use to hold stuff.
Can I have one, please?
Can I hand him like a glass flask from my healer's kit that's empty?
Sure.
I will try and find the opening on this. Oh, it sounds so grim.
I'll
The opening
I-
on the doll to pour the rum out.
you can just make a paper funnel. Paper funnels you work once at least, so.
You have to unscrew the head.
I hate this.
I will do that and pour the rum into the vial.
Roll me a D100.
What is the smell? What does Izik's room smell like? 90.
The doll screams slightly as you screw off its head.
I had to beat Blinsky with this one.
This is not a Blinsky.
This is
does
no
say it's
fun.
no
This
fun,
is
no
no
Blinsky on it.
This one is just not fun.
Mm-hmm.
The room smells of alcohol, sweat, blood, and other various bodily fluids.
Oh yeah, that's one way of describing it.
I've already seen this off, so I've just
Okay.
figured it open the door.
Mm. Oh, are we gonna raid the library again?
We didn't raid it last time.
No, you didn't.
There might
Have a
be
look
something.
around the library if you want.
Yeah, see if there's anything meaningful.
Okay.
Oh, we can do that. Oh, can I take a couple of minutes to cast Detect Magic again?
Yes, you can. For those looking around, roll me a d12.
Look, why not?
Yay, Sigma, you find, and I'm pretty sure you found this last time, you find a book of poetry.
Interesting.
Greed, you find a book of heraldry.
Oh,
Is the
Um,
Lightbrand family in there?
The Lightbrand crest is one of them, yes.
What does it say about the history?
Ooh. So, the Lightbrand crest is an ancient one that has come from a long time ago, said to be descended from the Platinum Dragon himself or one of the 7 gold dragons that serve them. Over time, the bloodline has watered down and thinned and has spread to allow members from outside the bloodline to be part of it. The Lightbrand family and the Order have always been on the side of destroying evil and promoting justice, true honor to the Platinum Dragon. However, there are other forms of worship that have gone into it, and the crest has evolved over time to incorporate some imagery relating to the light itself rather than just. And so some followers of the Lightbrand family will also turn to the Morning Lord. And it is some believe that it is due to this that the Lightbrand Order has lost its way somewhat and has been in decline ever since.
I presume that if it's there at all, the crest of the research division is like a subnote of a subnote of like this is an associated like
Yeah.
heraldry and
Yeah,
like that.
there's like there are associated offshoots such as the research division, symbolized.
It's a sort of a. It's similar in the fact that it's light focused, but it is a white vulpine like angelic
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I'm imagining like a white vulpine, but also with like some flower imagery on it in some way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost like the flower is like the petals of the sun, almost.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I apologise for that. My router decided to disconnect after you said that the doll screamed.
Oh no.
Good timing.
Honestly,
I imagine
appropriate reaction.
Yeah, you said the doll screamed and that was it. Everything just went nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll for Palmar for this room, see if Palmar finds anything. Unless you can also roll if you want. Tank D12 for see if you find any books that catch your eye in this room.
How much rum did I get, by the way?
You got enough to fill a vial.
Yes.
So,
what does Belmar find?
Palmar finds a heretical text on. It is looks to be it's found in a drawer, almost like it's been a confiscated item. And it's very similar to, in fact, it's the treatise that Lady Wapta had. It seems like a copy had got into his hand somehow.
Wait.
Yeah.
Those are the contracts?
No, like the treatise, which was like basically worship devils. It's great. They'll bring happiness and joy and all sorts of things.
it was the religious pamphlet for the devils.
Yeah. Octavian, you find a historical text.
Okay.
So, trying to think what would be an interesting historical text for this. You obviously found out about Weep previously. No, what? This is a book detailing the adventures of a party in the remote north of Faerun.
Okay.
An area known as Icewind Dale.
I think I read that one. There's a Drazit, I think. Or is this
I'm gonna
this is
pull up a chair and.
Yes.
He's not using
This
it anymore.
This one tells of a time when winter overtook the land of the Icewind Dale, trapping those within, much like you're trapped now by the mists, unable to leave, as the people slowly starved and.
Does this one tell the heroic story of the true heir of the wolf tribe?
Perhaps you'd have to keep reading to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down in the chair and stick my feet up on the desk.
Wait a minute. We're not here to. You can take the book, Octavian. You can just take the book with us.
I'm just gonna
bedtime reading.
I'll pull the pipe out and light it and just.
Yeah. It seems to be
Not now.
almost second or third hand account. Like and some
Mhm.
of it seems quite exaggerated.
Okay, I'm gonna check.
Almost.
Who's the author?
Who is the
Can't
author?
remember that. I can't remember their name.
Wait, it's not
What's the
Barrett
name?
Thomas.
No. What is the name of the bard in East Haven?
Oh fuck.
Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Ronaldo. That's who it's
Ronaldo.
by.
Oh my god, that son of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I
there
will-
isn't. Yeah, and that's what it is. It doesn't seem to specify like the names of characters. It's like almost like, and this heroic party did this thing, and it was so amazing, and they loved me. I was the best. I was their best friend.
I was with them the whole time
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for the whole adventure.
What's the name of this group that it's on about?
Doesn't mention, weirdly, it just says group of adventurers.
But seriously?
Any names mentioned so far?
Nope. Other than
Because
his own.
Ronaldo.
Of
Yeah,
course.
just his
Oh
own.
yeah. Oh yeah. That makes sense. Oh my
Yeah.
god, this writing it remembers me of that bastard from Waterdeep.
Yeah, it's the Volo guy.
Yeah.
Why are all bards like this? Are all bards this full of themselves? Is there any bard that has like genuine humility about them that cares about people? Come on.
Who knows?
Octavian
Who
just takes a
knows?
long puff on his pipe and just keeps flicking pages.
Yep.
He's
Right,
really engrossed in this book.
Okay.
It's a whole realm he's never heard of or seen.
Whose room is this? If I go look, like, oh, this is probably Lydia's room
Like,
or
yeah,
part of her, like bedroom.
Octavian is enamored by this book.
Okay. They did fill it up again. Cool.
You've lost Octavian for a minute.
Yep, so the room you enter is a handsomely appointed room containing a canopy bed, a low bookshelf, and a full-length mirror in a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Nothing here seems unusual.
Okay.
Bye, Octavian. Wait, that's the stair down. We need to go up.
Huh? Did someone say something?
Octavian?
Right. An iron
The
tub
en-
with clawed feet stands against the back wall. Neatly folded towels rest atop a table near the door, and there is a barrel of strange-looking water.
They got some of the weird water in here. But also
Oh.
an actual bathtub, agreed.
This one?
Yep.
It's at this point Octavian gets up and notices he's alone.
Yep.
Oh shit.
And I don't think I particularly want to take a bath in a place where, you know, there's tainted water.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for the other room you open, this room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against the wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. The door in one corner leads to a garderobe. Just the
Oh,
bathroom.
here you are.
Oh,
How's
that
Palma?
is cute.
Palma is drawn to the mirror.
Oh, I don't want to. That's concerning.
Wait. Any magic?
You've got detect magic up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Oh,
It
stay away from the mirror.
Radiates an aura of conjuration magic.
How does Palmer's Arcana look?
Is the dress
He's-
radiating anything?
Be careful with the
No.
mirror.
Just checking. No.
What does conjuration work?
Conjuration is like
Summoning.
summoning and yeah. So they look at it for a moment and
So
goes,
teleportation.
yeah, or teleportation.
That's basically reverse summoning.
Yeah, this mirror is, as you say, it's definitely magic. I think there's. It looks like at one point there was an inscription round the side, but it's worn off. Must
Share
be.
your heart's deepest desires.
I'm
Oh
not
no,
sure.
that's somewhere else.
But
Hither, thither, here and there.
Mm-hmm. Over yonder, show me where.
Now this is
there
about
is
the
no
only
response.
Oh.
Apart from maybe a single like flower around the edge just sort of radiates slightly and then nothing. Well, without knowing exactly how this works, I mean, we've got the pearl now, so we could do that, but I haven't prepared the necessary equipment for that, so maybe come back tomorrow before we leave. I'm curious.
There was an inscription. Even though we don't have the full inscription, can we read some of it or discern the nature of the language?
Give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
I'll assist.
So make it flat.
I imagine like we're doing like a rubbing.
Yeah. So, one obvious word. You don't get a lot of information from it, unfortunately.
The most important thing I wanted to know is more like what kind of language would this be?
What's the right language? Let me just check something because I had a feeling I know what language
Like
this should
it
be.
could be primordial, it could be draconic or demonic, abyssal. Well, I wouldn't recognize abyssal, but
this is in Undercommon, I will say.
I know Undercommon when I'm in the flump suit.
Oh no, really?
Yes.
That's so funny.
It says something about the words you get are shade and mirror.
If
Can
only destroying a mirror wouldn't bring a lot.
Can I carefully get into my flump suit so I don't break the zip?
Wait, you don't need to do that right now. We can wait.
I will
Yeah,
say
we
that.
can do that later.
Yeah, I will also say the flump suit doesn't give you languages. It gives you the telepathy. It doesn't give you the underdog.
God damn it. Where am I fun?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. There's nothing else in this room.
I apologize. I will be right back. Feel free to continue without me for a minute.
Can have a look in the next room if you like. Time has faded the grandeur of this master bedroom. The furnishings have lost some of their colour and splendour. A short pull rope hangs from a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
Oh.
I found the privy.
I might have found a way up. Is it a trapdoor on the roof, on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Let's open it.
Okay. Welcome to the attic.
Okay. What's the kid called again?
Victor.
Victor.
Knock knock.
Knock
If
knock,
I'm
Victor.
calling.
May we have a word?
There is no response from this door.
Is there any magic on the other side of the door?
Oops.
Not on the other side of this door from where you are now.
Wait, wasn't I told something about a secret door, like another entrance to the attic.
Secret tunnel.
I can vaguely remember something you telling me, James. Like 4 or 5 sessions ago.
Maybe.
They really
I
need to
remember
have a
there
think.
being undead on the ceiling, on the attic.
Yes, so
Mm.
this large attic is full of old, forgotten things draped in white sheets. Piled around there are barrels, crates, trunks, and unfurnishings covered with cobwebs and dust. You can see a clear set of footprints through the maze.
I see a Strahd doll.
Maybe you do. You continue through the junk. You're not picking up any magic from it.
Well, I'm going to do the stupid.
Yeah.
Palmer, close.
Yeah, Palmar's with you.
Oh, okay.
Where is the magic? He's
So
supposed
when
to
you
be the
get to
wizard.
there, Misha, you do pick up magic coming from the door.
The door itself?
Yes, there is. I'm pretty sure this is either abjuration or evocation. Let me just remind myself.
Oh no.
Abjuration, yes.
Um,
There is someone has carved a large skull into this door. Hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads "All is not well," and you can hear a young man's voice from beyond.
Abjuration is summoning, isn't it?
Abjuration
no.
is like
Oh no,
protection
that's
magic.
conjuration, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
like wards and maybe arcane lock. I hope it is arcane lock.
I mean, I'll go knock on the door if needs. Wait.
I would recommend maybe not touching the door yet.
Is that the mask, James?
What was it again? Ivan? I keep forgetting.
Victor.
Victor. I don't know why. Oh, why did I think Ivan?
Barry.
Victor, is that you? Maybe
What
we
do
have
you
a word.
want? I'm busy. Leave me alone.
We wanted to inform you that your father is having an issue.
He's having nothing but issues.
Yeah, he's having the issue of not breathing.
Good.
And your mother is not feeling well.
Good.
You could say she's got one foot in the grave. Or maybe both.
I don't care. I just leave me alone.
What do you care about then?
Both
If
your
not for your
dogs are dead.
parents. What?
I'm more of a cat person.
I will wild shape into a cat.
We've got a big cat.
I will wild shape
That
into
needs
my cat
comfort.
form and start meowing at the door.
I've already got enough cats. I've got Squiggles, I've got Purgatory, I've got Holly, I've got Whisker Wraith, I've got Oscar, and I've got Catcoom.
Better not have mittens.
You mean meow?
Why would I call a cat Mittens? That's a terrible name.
Okay, I'm gonna kick his door in.
As a cat?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm James. I'm taking the pit.
Okay.
However, Palmer.
Uh-huh.
Do you want
I mean, I was
Palma to
even
try and
joking.
kick the door down?
I feel
Was
like
he-
Palmer would already be on his way to kick the door down.
Yeah, so Palma sort of heads up that way.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
climb over
cover
this
behind
way.
some
All right.
casks.
As Palma kicks at the door, I need a dex save from everyone.
Wait,
Even
even
those
when
of us who are braced against the wall.
I'm trying to take cover behind crates.
Same.
They'll need a dex save for Actually, let me just check.
I would argue me and Misha have half cover.
Yep, but it spreads round corners, so dex save.
Do I even need to? I can already tell you that I'm gonna fail the save.
I mean, you might not.
No, that's a fail.
Okay.
Before you kick it down,
just-
actually,
It's
I
already
have,
been done.
okay, okay.
But what would you have done? Just I'm aware.
Sigma would have stepped forward and said calmly, "I'm under the orders of Dahlia of the Research Division of the Lightbrand family. I'm here to look over your research."
You go to say that just as Palmar kicks the door.
Oh.
Okay.
I had a bathroom emergency, so I wanted to step away.
Yeah, no problem. I'm actually gonna, because I'll put you out of the threat range of this. Okay, what is the DC for this?
Does it even
DC
matter?
I mean, it does for. Actually, Greedo. Oh no, all three of you. Palma also needs to roll. Ah, you're all gonna fail this, aren't you? That's fun.
Belmar better fail.
I think you probably all have, because it'll be based on his DC and based on what he can do. Oh yeah. Okay, so you all take 5d8 lightning damage.
I'm dead.
Fuck, you know.
15 in this case.
Never
that's
mind.
alright.
I'm not dead yet. But
Yeah,
what the fuck?
as Palmar kicks down this door, it erupts with lightning. It seems there was a glyph
Hey.
of warding upon this door.
You see, it
So
worked.
yeah, but you all took 15 damage.
It worked, but you really should look at your hair grade.
Yeah, your hair is like all over the place, super frizzy.
That's where all the damage went. It's just
He
Yeah.
said, "Can I say that as I step in the door?"
Wait.
Except there is only skeletal cats in this room.
Mm.
And these skeletal cats didn't trigger on my detect magic?
Detect magic is blocked by wood and stuff, so
Yeah,
no.
would by more than 5 feet. These walls aren't that thick.
Yeah, but you already knew. I assumed you already knew the undead were there because these are the undead you're picking up.
Can I?
Okay, was
Malveillance?
there any, is it enchantment? No, illusion magic?
Undead creatures do not give off undead magic. Like,
That's true.
once they're undead, they're undead. That's it.
Yeah, there was not illusion magic.
Invisibility is illusion, right?
Yep. But I will say, if something happened after the glyph of warding happened, you wouldn't have picked it up because your concentration got broken.
Mm-hmm.
So someone has taken old mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty lamp-lit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of furniture on which strange diagrams are drawn, and a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. Dusty rag covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cats skulk about. Most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small children standing with their back to you in the northeast corner of the room.
Oh boy.
Sigma will reach down and pet a skeletal cat because these are literally just like him.
I
Literally,
that.
not these things are the most quote unquote Sigma-esque thing he's seen so far in this
Yeah.
campaign.
Oh, Octavian's the same. He sits on the floor.
I'm just going to give himself.
If you're a ghost, we'll gladly speak to you. If you're invisible, the same is true.
Huh. Well, if you are here to talk about his research, I don't think you're going to get much. These teleportation circles he's trying to draw are terrible. Probably tore the people apart who use them.
Are you trapped in the ethereal plane?
How dare you insult my work? I'm trying to learn. Of course, they're not perfect yet, and the servants who died, well, that's unfortunate, but that's what servants are for. And you've got to make sacrifices on the way to greatness.
I will pet
Hmm.
Holly.
Hmm.
So are you dead or what? What's going on?
Dead, I'm just keeping myself out of the sight of monsters like you. Trying to break down my door. Have to improve my gloves of
Wait.
warding now. Those are expensive, you know.
I mean, in our defense, we are trying to figure out what to do with the town, considering it's.
I don't care about the town. I'm trying to create these circles so I can leave.
Well, then
Oh,
perhaps you'll be able to find people who can help you. Maybe we could even help you.
You don't look like you. I mean, except maybe the one who clearly, well, they insulted my work, so I don't even want their help. But they seem the only one who might have any knowledge of how teleportation circles work. The rest of you don't look like you can find your ass from your elbow.
I'm just going to follow the footsteps,
Hmm.
and I'm going to wait until they end and just flick out in front of me.
I'm going to call out to
Yeah.
the person.
Oh,
Have you ever heard of something called a spelljammer?
Just set. Greed, make me an
Sorry, go on.
attack roll with disadvantage. And I guess this would have to be strength based
yeah,
because you're
that's-
doing a flick.
while this is happening, can Sigma reach into the memories of the researcher to see if
Oh,
he can
no.
remember the earliest like research that was being done that eventually led to the Sigma research, which was likely teleportation circles, actually.
Yes.
Does it have to be
So
disadvantage if I follow the footsteps?
yes, because you can't see the target.
No, that's
Sigma, give me a history check or an arcana check.
Should that be an advantage or disadvantage or?
Just flat.
Okay.
This is whether you have access to those memories, essentially.
Guidance.
You can guidance, yeah.
Guidance would be great, and then I can also
Sorry.
knowledge from a past life.
You can
I'm-
try
I'm-
knowledge from past life.
I'm too distracted petting Holly.
Hmm.
Name of my old cat.
Did not roll anything.
No, I'm just I had a.
Okay, so that brings us to an 11 with the guidance. So there are vague memories from the researcher. Yes, back when we were first researching, we thought that if we could invert a teleportation circle, we might be able to, well, use it as a summoning circle. That was part of the thing, but also a way to transport between the various headquarters and perhaps even travel to other planes of existence to hunt the monsters there or gather materials. But eventually, that, of course, led to binding magic, and that eventually led to soul magic. Distinct from necromancy, I might add.
Sigma will say he will point out like a fairly like obvious like flaw in a teleportation circle and like start like how you would improve that like thing, but also bring up the fact that it's quite possible whatever's on Barovia may be blocking any such magic from working properly.
Mm-hmm.
I realize that, but there's no other ways out, so I've got to do what I can. And I'm going to stay invisible, but I'm willing to talk.
So you have no interest in running the town,
No.
and
Town
you're
is
not going
full
to
of
drink.
strange creatures, like wearing human skin, from what I've seen. Weird
And
smiles.
And you're not going to drink the tainted water.
No, my father seemed to be insistent on that, but whenever he's tried to come in here, well, let's just say I know how to defend myself from even the likes of his pet, Izek.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he
Speaking of
did.
pets,
Oh, excellent. That's one less evil in the world.
I summoned some.
but you know how to protect yourself from those creatures, as in their influence or just their body.
I know how to destroy them, should I need to, and I know how to get them away from me less violently, should I need to.
You know what they're
Though
connected to, right?
I have my theories. I believe it is some sort of extraplanar being that is infected the water in some way, but
Have you ever?
not.
Have you heard of an aboleth before?
He pauses, thinks about this, and let's give him a roll.
Hmm.
Yes, I am. They are one of, in the books I've been studying, they're one of the items that has been warned about potential if you travel to the wrong planes of existence. They are one of the threats that is recommended to avoid.
Yeah, my home.
Yes, I imagine so. When you mentioned a spelljammer earlier, like very advanced, but not really my sort of thing. I get seasick standing on damp grass.
Octavian will stand up and give a sort of formal sort of bow, and pick Holly up as well, and sort of cradle a cat.
I imagine that the cats that aren't being like messed with by Octavian, slowly, like the first time in a while you've ever seen is the cats approaching Sigma of all creatures.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be interested in Sigma. I will say that. But
I like this one, and I'll sort of just keep stroking Holly.
Holly is a good one. A good one. I'm personally fond of Catacomb over in at the back, but right. So as I have no interest in ruling the town, and I have no interest in spelljammers, and I have no interest in the lake, apart from if I can find the rest of one of these books. Um, then is there anything else you want to discuss?
We could help you find the rest of that book. Perhaps.
If you could, that'd be useful. It's one of the few I found that truly seems to delve into how teleportation circles work. There's also a spell of substitutionary locomotion, apparently, which sounds rather interesting, but I sadly only have half the book.
How
If I
are
can...
his research notes as Sigma looks over it? Like, are they well documented, or are they more on the
They...
level of like scrawl? Like where is his research
So
quality?
So his research quality seems quite in depth. Like he's like made like careful observations of, okay, doing it like this didn't work. So maybe if we try like this sort of trigram seal, uh, maybe we need to also have a location. So I need some sort of spatial coordinates, things like that. But the book that catches your eye is a book that is torn mostly in half, which has a name on it. A Mordenkainen.
Do I know this name?
You can give me an Arcana or a History check. And DC's not high, so... That's good enough. Mordenkainen is a very famous wizard, well known throughout the world, and from a research perspective, he is known as a magical researcher. He's even created his own spells, such as Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound and Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum. And if this is truly one of his spell books, or part of one of his spell books, and you can find the other half and repair it in some way, you've probably got a treasure worth hundreds, if not thousands, of gold purely due to the author.
Is this something that would have like this kind of thing? Is this something that the research division may have had something similar to, or is this something the research division may have wanted?
The research division would have had access and have purchased and otherwise got many various spell books. If this spell book details, and you wouldn't know because it's ciphered quite well, if this spell book contains like the details of like how those spells were created, that would be invaluable, because whilst the research decision has a lot of magical knowledge and a lot of access to a lot of spells, creating new spells is difficult, and even the spell that created you, which I would say is probably a variant of, I think the spell, would probably be a variant of the spell Soul Cage. Was like, that was really their first success, as it were, in regards to creating a new spell or an advanced version of a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All it takes is a certain number of people as a material component, I guess.
Yeah, because Soul Cage basically allows you to, and they sort of go into this, I'll say, yes, the spell we created, a variant on Soul Cage, allows you to snatch the original allows you to snatch the soul of a humanoid as it dies, and basically bind that soul into a cage, which you can then use for various means. Normally there is a limit on this, and there is a time limit, but our version of the spell, due to using a more significant number of souls, which can sort of feed off and restore each other, because it has a lot longer and lengthier uses. So I suppose you definitely do have some of the same capabilities. You can ask the souls trapped inside, you can borrow their experience to bolster yourself, but the original Soul Cage ability also allows you to drain the life force of people and see places that they once had been.
Sigmund sort of ponders this and poses a question. I guess the real question is where at the end I came from.
Certainly a interesting one. My theory is essentially you are, whilst there are the distinct souls within, there are only a number of us which have retained our sense of self. the other ones perhaps congealed and became you, or perhaps fragments of them combined and became you. It reminds me of a creature known as the Hiver, which seeks souls to essentially, and minds more, to bind within itself to gain lost experience. Though, in a way, it is believed that it only wishes to die. And yes.
James, did you say he had a book or a book with Mordenkainen's name on it?
Yes.
I'll ask him who, because it's a name we've heard, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll ask him sort of what more he knows about this Mordenkainen.
Mordenkainen, from my research and studies, was, and based on the quality of the book and the complexity of the ciphers used to encode the magic within, is a very accomplished wizard, quite famed based on some of the work. Some of the other books I found even mention jealousy from others, and that perhaps Mordenkainen's creations even perhaps are breaching on, almost going beyond what mortals are meant to be able to do, and hopefully there's mention of not committing the same folly as someone, though I've not really found the details of that. But there are rumors that Mordenkainen was the mage that once fought Strahd and almost succeeded.
The
What?
insane one.
Possibly. All I know is this book was found by the traders, and I managed to pick it up as part of my research.
The book he's got, it's half a book, was it, you said?
Yeah, it's part of a book, yeah. Might not be exactly half, but you've got like the front cover and like a number of pages, and it's missing the back cover.
I'm gonna ask Sigma if I can go through the bag for something quickly. And then as I sort of lean in, I'll very quietly whisper in Sigma's ear. The cards mentioned a wizard with his book torn.
That may be our wizard. But I don't believe it would be this one. Well, it could be this one.
The card stated, your greatest ally will be a wizard. His mind is broken, his spells are strong, his staff lost, his book torn. I think that's his book. And then I'll just sort of say, bloody hell, Sigma, how much crap have you got in this bag? Or just trying to...
Like Sigma's bag?
Yeah, I'm just sort of making an excuse to sort of whisper it in your ear whilst I'm sort of rummaging in your bag just to make it look like I'm trying to find something.
I will notify you. Sigma doesn't actually carry like a bag externally. He carries most of the stuff in the maw on his tail. So you would be picking through.
Yeah, that's fine.
Into Sigma's ass.
Uh-huh.
No, he's literally just like picked Sigma's tail up, opened it slightly, just sort of elbow deep, like rummaging around in.
Yeah, you would see the.
Where is?
Basically, you feel your arm against these like molars that are easily like half the size of your fist, like.
Yes, and definitely challenging to draw that.
You're just sort of feeling through, going, "Nope, that's not it. Is that a tooth?" Just.
I could probably draw it.
And then just pulls out.
You would find the bag made of human skin from the.
Oh.
Just nope, that's not it. Just. I mean,
is there anything else you require from me?
And I'll pull out some parts and go, that's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Should we take the half of the book with us so that we could compare it to make sure we find the original before we bring it back? You're not going to learn much more from it than you already have at the current juncture.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Luckily,
Hmm.
Can I assist on this?
If you can give me a way of how you can assist, like make an argument, make a point.
Okay, fair. No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah, that sort of thing. If it was like
yeah.
you're pushing someone, like obviously you can help push, but when it's like convincing someone, you've got to make a point.
Yeah.
I will actually say, to add on to it, we have actually made some reasonably good contacts, not only within this town, but within Barovia as a whole. So somebody's bound to have heard something, or at least will be
Yeah.
able to get that information out of them.
And Sigma, you can now roll with advantage, because I like that point. Yes, well, I've made copies of all of the information in there that I've been able to decipher, but without the rest of the book, it's kind of fruitless. So, yes, I suppose you can take it with you. But if you do find the others, I insist you return it to me. And considering like that, and you seem to be willing to help him, he'll actually let down his guard enough to reveal himself.
And I would like to cast Eldritch Blast.
really?
Not joke.
Really? Okay.
Not gonna lie.
Not
Not gonna lie, I love his design. He's so soft. Look at him.
I will cast Moonbeam.
Yeah, so let me show you like full art of him.
He looks
I
very
love him.
ethereal.
I love him.
I was imagining him to be way more smaller and scrumply.
He's so
He
good.
is
I love him.
prematurely graying. Like Greed, as you even go to jokingly prepare to cast a spell, he goes, "I really wouldn't do that if I were you."
Well, I had to be prepared, of course.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Almar just sort of tilts his head as he sort of recognizes some of like the sort of gestures that he was about to make, and he's like, "Yeah, no."
Sigma will like wrap the book in like he does have a few bags that he uses to wrap things, so he will do
Yeah.
that to the
Don't wrap
book.
it in the human flesh.
No, that's a little pouch. It's too small. That's
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to use the parchment that I took out of Sigma's tail. Go over onto his desk and you pick up his quill and ink. And I'm going to draw him the constellations that I know from the astral plane.
oh, from places
will
outside
appreciate that.
Barovia. Yep.
I go, it may help you, it may not, but these are how the constellations are laid out where I'm from. I don't know if it will help you with your magic.
I will keep that in mind. Perhaps with these, I might be able to find some celestial coordinates to help me navigate in four-dimensional space.
I'll open my
fifth-dimensional.
I'll open my star chart and just sort of show it to him. And go, this is what gives me my abilities.
And he gestures to the book he has at his side, which you can see in the picture.
Yep.
And a ring on his finger, and this is what gives me mine.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Could we count on your support with we have someone who we think could genuinely fill the place of your father, meaning you could focus on your research as well as have someone who may be able to help you find a little more while we are.
Providing I'm not disturbed, I suppose that is something I can do. And he'll quickly, using a bit of parchment, what's the name of this person?
I'll give Irina's name. Her last name is
Molokai?
Kolyana.
Kolyana.
Yeah.
Basically, writes down like, "I, Victor Vlakovich, last scion of the Vlakovich family, hereby give my support to one Irina Kolyana for the position of burgomaster, and will support her in her decisions on the proviso that I'm left alone to my research and she is able to provide me with the assistance that I require. Signs it, folds it up, stamps it with a wax seal. There you go, that should cover it.
It was very nice to meet you, Victor.
Yes, apologies for the glyph of warding and the perhaps terse response. Usually the people my father sends are, well, yes. But
Well, the rest of the house is now open for you to be able to set up something a little less.
true. I have wanted to look at that mirror downstairs for a while.
It is magic. Do be careful.
Oh yeah, there's some
Yes.
conjuration stuff on it.
Yes, I believe so. There was some mention of a spirit mirror somewhere in one of my notes. Something that the family used a long time ago.
Spirits.
You
Not
let us
shade,
know if you
shadow.
are going to do some research with it. In case of chaos, it may be pertinent to have us on hand.
Understood. Well, if you come back
Mm,
in the future, though, it's not on my to-do list for now, but if you come back, we can get it together.
Very good. I like Victor a lot out of character. I really like this. I really like our local ambitious wizard. But yeah, Signal will take the letter.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yes.
he wraps the book and takes it as well.
Yeah. And where are you guys going next? I assume at this point you're probably wanting to rest.
take me to
Probably.
church.
Head to the church.
Okay, I'll go back to the church map. Right, so what I am going to do before we wrap up is I might do the rest of people's like dream sequences, etc. if I have any next session. But I do want to do Octavian's whilst it's in my head.
Oh God. Please no.
So, Octavian, in your dream, you find yourself aboard your ship. Your crew are still with you. But there is a panic. Looking over the starboard bow, trying to steer away from something, you can see an approaching large grey mass covered with tentacles. A creature that you recognize, and based on description and stories, as an aboleth.
Oh God.
It moves at your ship, tearing people off of it, tearing the ship to pieces, and you fall into the astral waters and disappear in a puff of mist. It is with this dream that you remember what sunk your ship was an aboleth.
God damn it. Okay.
And you feel somewhat drawn back towards the lake, almost like looking at your star map, perhaps for comfort in the morning. It's almost like the constellations are pointing you towards the lake.
Nope, not happening.
But with that revelation, that is where we shall end tonight's session.
Nice.
Can I reckon one thing before we sleep?
Yeah.
I feed the puppet
The
Uh,
boy
we
has fed
got it.
today.
Yeah, you fed it earlier.
We
during the
Okay,
fed them
that's
some militia.
Oh yes, we
Yeah.
did. I forgot. It's all been one day.
And Izek. So yeah, been a long day, but yeah, that's where we'll end tonight's session. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yep.
And we
Yes.
shall be back again next week. We
No.
won't be here the week after.
Oh wait, really? Was it that? Oh.
If
Never
it's
mind.
the 17th, we're not here. It's the 10th. Yeah, I thought it was next week as well, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. And
Till
of
next
course, join
week.
tomorrow for the Icewind Dale group, and
Mhm.
not this Sunday for Icewind Trekkers because a couple of us aren't here. So Monday for Jumping Junipers and Tuesday us again. Bye for now.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Bye bye.